Good morning, everybody. Day number 12, Carter Gap Shelter. And last evening, we thought we had to be concerned with rain coming in. As you can see, we got snow. Dropped down to 17 degrees last night. And this is my water bottle. Even stored it upside down, but it wasn't full enough. And that is a solid block of ice. So it was a cold evening. Still a great day to be out here, everybody. Let's head up the trail. Check out this amazing view here this morning. With views like this, you don't mind starting the day when it's 17 degrees. Oh my goodness. Plenty warm in my sleep system last night, and my clothing's working well, but I tell you what, packing up and getting out of camp this morning, that was painful. How about it, guys?
Yeah, it's painful.
We got Dryker, we got the Rev, we got Random over here, and we all still have rock solid water bottles here. Now I would have placed one of those in my sleeping bag, but I made the mistake coming out here of putting flip caps on both of my 1 liter bottles. I should have kept a screw on because I was fearful of one of these flip caps leaking into my down bag and creating a bad situation for tonight because it's supposed to get down to freezing again. So what an amazing sight. We're all just so grateful standing here this morning. Just absolutely spectacular. And we're headed to our next biggest milestone, and we will share that in a few minutes. It's going to be awesome. Okay, everybody, it's finally starting to warm up just a little bit, and we've been hiking, getting the blood pumping. My goodness, that was a viciously cold morning. Holy cow, coldest one by far. But you know, I signed up for this and I knew what I was in for, and I expected to even possibly get colder. Right now we're at the base of what is called Albert Mountain, and it's my understanding Rev and also Random, they have already done this section through the years, and according to them it can be pretty tough. We may have some rock scrambling to do to get up to the top, and there's a real special reward for us when we get up there. So we're going to be sharing that in just a little bit here. We stopped here to finally get some breakfast and some coffee before we make the climb. So another glorious day. Spectacular out here. So we'll be right back with you guys real soon. On our way to the top, everybody. We made a good decision this morning leaving camp with the snow and the ice and everything. A lot of us out here, we're pretty much hiking by ourselves through the daytime. And of course, at the evening, we enjoy social time. And sometimes we hike together. Always some great conversation. But today we wanted to make sure that we were hiking as a group so we don't slip and fall down and hurt ourselves. Boy, look at that. Isn't that spectacular? So we were determined to hike as a group for safety reasons. We don't want anybody breaking a leg out here or breaking a hip. Might have to put me down. I do have my Life Alert subscription paid up. Nah, just kidding. How you feeling up there, Random?
Feels good. Woo. Better at top.
We'll get there, brother.
Oh yeah. One foot in front of the other.
Here we are, everybody. Peak of Albert Mountain. And Albert Mountain Fire Tower. This is another major milestone for all of us.
She's still gone. Okay, well.
And this milestone is extra special
if I have service. We're going down to
because we have just walked 100 miles. Never in my wildest dreams would I think that I would be capable of walking this far, especially with my rickety knees that have been so good to me so far. So being there's snow here, there's typically a pile of sticks here, and I don't want to stir things up too much, but I want to do something special here today. You guys can do it with me. Hopefully I can do this right.
704-299.
100 miles, everybody. And we're going to make this extra special today.
You know, maybe Fontana Dam, or maybe, you know, Sam's gas purchase.
This milestone is dedicated to Noon, our 2020 classmate that tragically lost his life just a few short days ago. And we're going to carry his spirit all the way to Katahdin. Rest in peace, Noon. We got you, brother. Fly high, man. One final look here, on top of the 100-mile marker, Albert Mountain. And I made an attempt to climb these steps, and they're actually snowy and icy. And I wanted to go all the way up there and give you guys a panoramic view. And random, he did that, but he has a little bit more courage than me. So I'm gonna play the safe card, and now we're gonna head on down the trail here. 100 miles, everybody. Again, I just never thought I'd be capable of doing something like that. Step by step, small goals. They're adding up. I'm really starting to believe I can do this. Thanks for sharing this with me. Not exactly the full-blown rock scramble that I was expecting, but that was still a pretty tough climb there. And my calves were actually screaming at me there for a little while. But what an excellent time. Our 100-mile achievement with Random, Stryker, and Reverly. It's really added some pep in our step here as we get about midday. We're gonna grab a shelter up here, grab a spot for lunch, reevaluate the day. My goal tomorrow is Franklin, North Carolina. I'll be picked up at Winding Stair Gap by Chica and or Sunsets. I'll be heading down to their brand new hostel and enjoying a great time there underneath their home. Again, they have previously hiked the AT. Chica has written several books about the AT, and just a fantastic couple. I'm looking forward to meeting them, hearing more about their story, and talk a little bit more about their adventure buying a home and turning it downstairs into a hiker hostel. So looking forward to that as well. Just a spectacular day to be out here, everybody. And this is where we're headed right now. All right, everyone, change of plans. We are here at Standing Indian Campground. Not sure about the mileage. I'll figure that out here once we get into town. And we have a kind sir who has volunteered to drive us into Franklin. So we're going to take advantage of the opportunity, and I'll be back for a closing a little bit later. All right, everybody, another very, very rewarding day comes to a close. we were heading towards Winding Stair Gap, and we were going to be picked up there after a day of 16. We were going to head into Franklin, take a Nero, and enjoy a zero in Franklin. Turn of events, we popped up in, I believe it was Wallace Gap, and a gentleman pulls up and says, "Hey, fellas, do you need a ride to town?" He said, "I'm a trail angel. I do a lot of work for the hikers in the area. Would you like a ride into town?" And of course, we weren't going to turn that down. So when we headed in town, he suggested the Budget Inn, which is where we're at right now, completely renovated. Anybody coming behind me? Apparently, this place had a little bit of a reputation, or we'll just leave it at that. Brand new rooms. Everything is brand new. It's spectacular here. We got a cheap room. I'm actually sharing a room tonight with Dryker. So when we came into town, our trail angel dropped us off. And he said, "Hey guys, how about if I take you out to dinner?" And we all looked at each other, and he took us out to Shoney's for an all-you-can-eat buffet. So Intense is his trail name, and that's actually spelled I-N-T-E-N-T-S, as in intense, as in camping. And apparently he had hiked 200 miles of the AT a few years back, and he's been doing a lot of local trail magic, helping out hikers actually on the daily. So Intense, thank you so much for your hospitality, your generosity, and your kindness last evening. It was just a fantastic evening. Thank you so very, very much. So tomorrow's going to be a zero day here in Franklin. I'm going to be heading over to Chica and Sunsets. We're going to call it a day here. Officially, we had 12.8 miles on the trail. We were looking to push to 16. That would have been our best day so far. We were still feeling pretty good, and then trail magic happened, and certainly a magical evening. So again, everyone, thank you so much for the comments. I'm trying to catch up on your comments as quickly as I can, but it's a juggling act out here, trying to turn out videos and hike and recover. Starting to get stronger each day. I've been saying that a lot, but I'm feeling great. So thank you so much for coming along with me. My family and friends at home that have discovered my adventure. I didn't tell a lot of people before I left because I knew everybody would think that I'm completely crazy out of my mind. I guess I'm a little bit. So everybody at home, thank you so much for your love and support. And again, all of my subscribers, thanks for coming along. Take care, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow.